What do we do about the fact that the problem here was created by your client through an improper removal? I mean, in terms of fairness, your hands aren't exactly clean here. And what do we do about Lexicon, where it was two federal district courts? We weren't even talking about state court. And a judgment was entered, and there was no argument that the judgment in one district court is better than a judgment in another district court, and we completely sent it back to start over because the plaintiff's choice of forum was denied.
Well, it wasn't. I'll start with the second, if that's all right. In Lexicon,
Let's start with the first.
Start with the first. Okay. I mean, it's not as if there's no argument that it was a frivolous argument, right? The district court agreed with us. The Fifth Circuit reversed. We accept that.
I'm not saying it was frivolous.
Right,
I mean, Rule 11, my goodness, I would never accuse you of that.
Thank you,
but
Brent.
However, the plaintiff's choice of forum was effectively denied through an improper removal by your client.
And that's exactly the argument that was made in Caterpillar. And this court said, the plaintiff says, look, if we let this happen, if we take an all's well that ends well approach, in the words of this court.
Well, it was fixed by the time of final judgment in Caterpillar.
Well, here it was too, I think. But if I can finish just the thought that they said, it will reward defendants for improper removal, and it will override the plaintiff's choice of forum. And the court said those are very important considerations, but they are overridden when you have a final judgment by principles of efficiency, economy.
All right, move on to the second one.
And finality. So for Lexicon, the problem there was that the problem hadn't been cured by the time of final judgment. The district court that entered the judgment never had the authority to do that. But here again, because the non-diverse defendant never really made it in the door to federal court, through the whole trial and at final judgment, there were only completely diverse parties. And so there's no lingering jurisdictional defect. There really never was a jurisdictional defect with this case in the district court.